by trained crybabies. Before we move SanctuaryPAtv and producers must insist that no one attempt to recreate or reenact any stunt or activity performed on the show. Seriously, don't fucking do it.
Yeah, that's good. What's the tournament for tonight? Number 1 contender. Ah, nice. Welcome everybody to the Sanctuary Stunt Studio, and we are live on YouTube! What a night we have tonight, John. A tournament to crown the #1 contender to Damian Gibbs World Heavyweight Championship. A very, very important tournament for one very lucky man will be proclaimed the #1 contender for the Sanctuary Championship during not only just the #1 contender, but during our anniversary month, our WrestleMania month here at the Sanctuary. Whoever walks out tonight at the end of the night with their hand raised is going to be the #1 contender. And the way this is going to work is we have 8 different competitors tonight, all vying in a tournament-style conditions, that the winner from each one of those matches will then go to a fatal 4-way match that is elimination style. The man who survives that will be the #1 contender. But Paul, I think we're done with talking. I think it's time for 3, 2, 1, action. That's really my line. Action. Let's go down to Carolina, Jim.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a first round stunt fight set for 1 fall.
Dude, music. You need to go fix that. Music, asshole.
Introducing first, weighing 240 pounds, hailing from the 504, the untold prodigy, Devon Alexander.
What a way to kick off this tournament. This young man making his Sanctuary Stunt Studio debut earlier this year and has been running through the competition. Can this unbelievably hot rookie make it all the way to the finals of this tournament and take on Damian Gibbs for the championship? This young man always focused, always ready, always in shape.
And his opponent, weighing in as thick as F, from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, Trajan, the Chubby Daddy Horn.
Chubby Daddy making his way down the ramp. Getting ready to begin this Sanctuary Stunt Studio tournament. This young man is nothing if not confident in himself, and he's ready to get this match underway. Both men just slumped in the corner right now, feeling each other out. Chubby Daddy telling the referee to go check his opponent.
What is the Chubby Daddy doing right now, Paul?
I think right now it looks like Chubby Daddy's trying to do some lateral exterior.
He's taking a rest and he wants him to check his legs. He's just chilling out down there.
I think right now he's stretching out the lower back region and the latissimus dorsi in the upper back. You know, you got to be limber for these kind of tournaments, John.
I didn't realize you were that academic about body parts, Paul.
Yeah, I just read a book on them the other day.
You were just reading a book on body parts, Paul?
It was Playboy.
That's what I thought, Paul. That seems a lot more realistic.
What I have noticed, though, look at the flexibility of these two young men. For two big men, they're not only agile, they're flexible as well. Showing
Are
you
they
the
bigger or are they more chubby, Daddy? Ring the bell.
Yeah, the first match in this tournament's underway right now. John, I got to know, who are you picking to win this first match?
All right, so let's see here.
Chubby Daddy trying to get the Sanctuary Stunt Studio faithful behind him. Congregation making a little noise tonight, John.
Congregation, I'd say we have well over a baker's dozen going on tonight. That's quite a hell of an improvement here, Paul.
They found out about this tournament, like you said, in the WrestleMania month of the Sanctuary. They wanted to come out and see the action.
It's coming up in July. It is our Sanctuary anniversary month. We've already started making some of the upgrades here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio. We're planning to make it our biggest and greatest event ever. It is our 4-year anniversary here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio. Uh-oh, we only got one more year left to make this place work. 4-year anniversary show. I think that's the title of it.
John, the shows we put on here were well on the way to making that happen. Look at the action right now in the ring. Seen some great
Both men
wrestling.
clearly working hard, camera.
Chubby Daddy picked right up and forced him to the rope. What's going on here?
Referee needs to get in there and break that up. This could be a very dangerous situation. Dorian Robinson wouldn't think a second about just shoving him over the top rope right there.
Dorian Robinson, you're right, did not shove him over the top.
Chubby Daddy was a little bit worried there.
Dorian Robinson showing some great lower body strength by picking up Chubby Daddy. Chubby Daddy, not a small man.
I mean, Dorian Robinson's got to have some strength to lift up that much chubbiness, for a lack of a better term, Paul.
Both these men big and thick in the upper body and lower body, John. You can definitely tell if they do hit the gym. They have that powerlifting physique to them.
You mean the new food place called the gym down the street?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I think they do hit it quite often.
Or, look at that chain wrestling out of Chubby Daddy. Look at him move right into a cravat and cinching up on
Did
it.
you just kiss him?
Kissing him goodnight. He's about to choke him out, John. Look at how he's got the fingers and the hands locked in there.
You make a good point, actually, based on that. But Chubby Daddy is a rather eccentric, enigmatic.
Chubby Daddy, the highlight of the Wyoming Valley, showing the Sanctuary he knows how to wrestle.
He's showing them that he knows what he's doing in there, at least.
We can say this about any PA, John. We know wrestling and stunting.
The congregation a little bit warm in here today, about 88 degrees outside.
Look at that takedown.
It was a nice waist lock.
Riding
takedown.
him high. Look at that, shooting the legs in, trying to grapevine the leg.
Smart.
Going for a
technical
look
grappling.
At this. Look at John. He could have
He's
a pin right here. Look at
referee.
this.
He's bridging. He's got a bridge.
Look at the bridge from Chubby Daddy.
That's a lot of mass just on top of him.
Still, the bridge that kind of a man that size off of you, John.
Chubby Daddy's in a world of trouble right now, and he's being beat pure and simple by good old-fashioned technical wrestling. I got to tell you, it's very well done there.
Speaking of well done, look at that escape. That's 2 points right there.
I believe it's 1 point for an escape and 2 for a takedown, unless
I'm
the
giving
rules
him
have
2
changed.
for that technique.
I understand.
I make the rules, John, not the State Athletic Commission.
Well, we know that. I believe
sucker.
I'm the one that does, but still.
State Athletic Commission, if you're listening tonight, you could suck it.
That was Paul, not me.
That was right, that's Paul, and you have no jurisdiction
You
over
have
him.
zero jurisdiction over what Paul says about you.
John, look at this
You
solid
got-
amateur wrestling we're seeing right now.
And I'm actually, to be very honest, I'm happy to see it here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio. There's been quite a bit of a social media storm over the headlock or the dive. Randy Orton's been really all over these independents that have been going out there and just doing dive after dive after dive, and with no real meaning or purpose. So all of the indie-rific people are just like, well, all you ever do is really just a headlock, man. But Randy Orton
Prompting
right
Bubba Ray
now,
Dudley and Rip Rogers to respond to those tweets.
Randy Orton is currently making more than everybody here at the Sanctuary combined this week.
John, not to degrade the people of the congregation, but I think everybody makes more than they do.
Well, that's pretty degrading, Paul.
Yes, it is.
It's funny how you started off, though, with not to degrade them, when it clearly was a degradation.
Oh, absolutely, John. You know me. I like to lull you into that false sense of security.
Look at that. The chubby daddy. I think he's beside himself. Dorian Robinson.
Dorian Robinson showing some great Mac technique tonight.
Sure is. Chubby Daddy is not happy with this, and you can clearly see his frustration right now.
Chubby Daddy needing to figure out what he's going to do here. He thought he was coming into a Sanctuary stunt fight, and he's being out-wrestled here.
That's exactly what's happening.
Well, this is where all those months and years of wrestling and training come into play from training centers and wrestling schools.
This is where conditioning comes into factor. It is not a nice cold day here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio. Again, we're in the high 80s in here, in a clammy condition here. Nice reversal.
Nicer. And a brick wall just hit Chubby Daddy and knocked him right down.
It was more like 2 pillows hitting each other, but sure. Leapfrog,
Look
look at the ups on him.
Look at that.
Arm drag, hip toss, arm drag. Good job, Chubby Daddy.
Responding with some mat wrestling of his own.
I don't know if we needed quite that much sarcasm out of the referee. He only got 7 more out there. Oh, look, he broke the... Wait a second. Now the Chubby Daddy's taking a walk.
Chubby Daddy doing some
I think
laps
they're
around
testing the
ring
referee to
here.
see how high he can count.
But it gave Chubby the advantage, and he has the upper ground now.
A little bit of a game of cat and mouse being played by the Chubby Daddy and Dorian Robinson.
Chubby Daddy with a nice tight waist lock. Even to get his hands around him is impressive.
Oh my!
Suplex!
I thought, and a knee to the face. This match has just kicked up a gear. We went from first gear to about 3rd or 4th right there. Oh, now Dorian knows he's in trouble, escaping the Chubby Daddy.
Gary Albright-like suplex right there, John. Just exploded out of the hips and threw him.
Yeah, he just chook him.
Nothing funny about that landing either. What a great opening contest to this tournament tonight, John.
Well, he's clear that both these men want it. Ooh. He landed rough on the lower back tailbone. I got to tell you, somebody that has 3 herniated discs in his lower back, that's something you never want to ever land on when you're in this great sport, team competition that is simulated.
Nothing real about it at all. Except the pain that they go home with every night.
But usually even that is faked.
You're Damian Gibbs. How closely are you watching this tournament? These guys are killing each other to get to you.
I'd say he's probably at home not watching this tournament at all, you know. Probably hanging out with his girlfriend. I don't think Damian Gibbs preps for matches, to be very honest.
Damian Gibbs is a natural athlete. He doesn't really have to do a lot of match prep
I don't
because he
mean it
wins
that way.
all the time.
I mean, Damian Gibbs won the championship the first time by walking down to the ring and winning it. And last time he was here and won the championship, he won it with an umbrella up his ass, Paul.
I wouldn't exactly say he won the championship back. He was taking a break from being champion for about a month, gave brutal Bob Evans the championship, and decided he wanted to take it back. When you're the champion, you can do that.
In that decision-making process, was the umbrella up his ass planned?
I don't remember that match last week, John. I don't remember seeing an umbrella involved.
Oh, no! That could be it! 1, 2.
Chubby Daddy with a kick out with authority.
Chubby Daddy is in real trouble right now. Grounded on the mat.
Nice rear chin lock, and look at that, digging the head into the side of the temple. Just trying to keep him on the mat. And just think, if you win this match tonight, you have to go on and compete later on in a fatal
He's working
four-way.
his way up. The Chubby Daddy is
working his
feeling
way
it.
up here. Solid shots to the abdomen. That's a lot of abdomen to hit and make an impact on, though. Chubby Daddy with an on-hand like spine buster.
Woo!
Chubby Daddy pulling out a spine buster and exploder German suplex. John, he knows what he's doing in that ring.
Chubby Daddy is no slunch. He, last week, nearly beat Jason King, one of the long-time mainstays here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio.
Speaking of Jason King,
15-year veteran of the business.
He'll be competing later on tonight for that chance to face Damian Gibbs.
And you never know what Jason King's going to come down to the ring with. He's always got something up his sleeve.
Chubby Daddy showing the cockiness now with a Ric Flair Buddy Rogers strut around the ring.
Chubby Daddy's shirt's a little bit short, don't you think? Do you think he cuts it that way on purpose, Paul?
He cuts it to show off the upper body, development that he's.
I meant more about the lower part of that shirt.
I just think it's a flimsy shirt that got made, just shrinks in the wash.
All right. Both men back to square one, it seems like, as if we just hit reset on this match. Both these men
need to figure out a way to beat the other guy, and they've been showing us that that's not easy to do tonight. Solid mount wrestling out of both of these men, and then solid power moves too.
Big splash.
Succession of stinger splashes in the corner.
Amazing.
Here comes another one. Look at,
Oh no.
What's going to happen
Chubby
here,
Daddy,
John?
Chubby Daddy's
Daddy's
in
on
trouble.
rubber legs. He just took all
Chubby
that impact.
Daddy's in trouble.
Chubby
Dorian
Daddy's out
Robinson
here.
just pounding on his chest.
Robinson toying with him. Look at this.
Senton. Second one we've seen of those. Maybe this one will make it work. 1, 2, and he kicks out.
That's a whole lot of body mass landing on you with that senton.
But he had a whole lot of body mass to land on, so I think it made it easier for him.
Back to
Kind
the
of spreads
headlock
out
now.
the impact.
Just going back down to the basic headlock. The move that won you the district title.
Won me many titles, Paul.
Chubby Daddy just being destroyed in the corner right now. Everything these men do.
Dorian Robinson, I think, is starting to think he's going to be able to put the Chubby Daddy away.
Daddy answers back with an elbow to the face. And another one. This could be, John, this could be the comeback to the upset here.
Oh, he's got him, though.
Watch this,
He's got him.
This. Look at that. Beautiful belly-to-belly suplex.
And those are two bellies. That's it.
Your winner, advancing to the final, Trajan, the Chubby Daddy Horn.
The Chubby Daddy is one match away, Paul.
Impressive victory tonight, John.
The Chubby Daddy is one match away from being the #1 contender for the Sanctuary.
John, both of these
Currently
men
held by Damian Gibbs.
pulling out suplexes, pulling out mat wrestling. What a great opening match. Chubby Daddy hopefully going to the back to take some much needed rest. He's going to compete later on in this tournament. John, a great showing by both men.
Dorian Robinson seems really ticked off about something.
Robinson ticked off, just lost in this
He
tournament.
just lost his chance to become the Sanctuary champion. I'd be pretty ticked off too, I guess. Don't be pointing at me. Many people have pointed at me and got their fingers broke. Just go to the back.
Hey, Robinson,
It's so angry. All these kids
I think he's
that,
putting you on notice, John.
You know, you can put me on notice all you want, but you just lost. You just lost, so don't act like a tough guy after you just got your butt kicked by the chubby daddy. That's my commentary on that right there, Paul.
Nothing to be ashamed of in that match, John.
Well, to each their own. Carolina, Jim, let's get this next one going.
Your following first round stunt fight is set for one fall. Weighing out a petite 230.5 pounds, peeking out of the confession room, Stefan Ramon!
Stefan Ramon.
Our first look at Stefan
He's
Ramon.
coming straight from the confessional. I wonder what he was confessing in there.
Probably confessing how excited he is to be here tonight, John. This young man making his debut at the Sanctuary.
Well, again, tonight he has an opportunity of a lifetime. Tonight, he could be the #1 contender for the Sanctuary
First night in the
Championship.
Sanctuary, and you can go all the way to face the champion. And having words with the congregation here. Not endearing himself to the fans that are here tonight.
His opponent, weighing 260 pounds, from Tokyo, Japan, the Japanese sensation, Mr. King!
Got an international competitor here. I wonder if he flew on the same flight as Tamagotchi Motorola.
I don't know. I'll have to check and see based on the flights that we clearly paid for them to get in here.
The Orient Express is very affordable these days. You know, we talked about the size of the two men in the first match tonight, Sean. Look at the size of these gentlemen. I can't wait to see what they're going to bring out here in their debut match at the Stunt Studio. And I'll say it again, what a way to debut in the tournament to face the champion, Damian Gibbs.
Hell of a time to debut. I've heard a lot of good thing about Mr. Ping. Don't let his rotund build fool you. This man is an ass-kicking machine. I wouldn't have brought him in from Japan if he... What the hell is Stefan Ramon doing?
Stefan Ramon is trying to get into his head, John. A little psychological warfare. Referee David Stone about to officiate this match between these two gargantuans.
I believe Stefan Ramon is known what is known as a bear in the LGBT community. We've had a lot of chubby competitors here tonight, Paul.
John, they're big, they're hungry, they're here to compete.
I can only imagine what the Prince of Aesthetics would be talking about his competition tonight.
So you do admit that he might be home watching this?
I would only hope that he is, but I can imagine that knowing Damian Gibbs the way that I know Damian Gibbs, he has something better to do.
Knowing Damian Gibbs the way I do, he's got this on YouTube right now while he's at the gym bench pressing 500 pounds, squatting 900 pounds, deadlifting 800
At the same time, Paul?
Yes, this is his motivation to be champion.
He's long off you, Stefan. There was no need for Stefan Ramon clearly complaining about unfair treatment.
With the hair pull, I saw it out of Mr. Ping. Nice solid lock up there, John. Look at
Nice
that.
arm wrap. Another done. Whoa. Maybe
being put on
maybe
the
he's just a
right
heavy-set
now.
twink. I'm not sure.
Did you hear that, John? I got him now. Look at
Look
the
at him
agility
move!
of Mr. Ping.
He nipped up! I never thought I'd see a nip up out of this man. This man's built like Molson.
The second big man match of the night, and they're pulling out athleticism
What
just like
an
they did in the
impressive-
first one, John.
What an impressive guy Mr. Ping is. Wow.
We are seeing some shocks and surprises already tonight.
Both these guys can move. And this is a thing that I think Damian Gibbs doesn't factor in. I've never seen Damian Gibbs do a kip up.
He keeps it in the back in case he knows that he has to use it, John.
Roll through. Ducks the line, waist lock. Shoots him off, reverse.
Arm drag! Arm drag, John. Like
Another one!
Like a 500-pound Ricky Steamboat.
Leg lariat!
Did you ever think you were going to see such high-flying moves out of these two men?
No, I think I was prepping myself to call a rather big man match, and look at these two guys. They're moving in there like they're cruiserweights.
We're calling a big man match with two big men that are in there to kick each other's ass.
And it's clear both of these guys came here tonight to become the #1 contender for.
Look at that shot. Beautiful drop kick.
That was a picture-perfect drop kick by Stefan.
Did you see the height he got on that, John?
It was perfectly done. Nice.
Stefan Ramon with a Shawn Michaels-like drop kick with pinpoint accuracy.
You got to wonder if the guys in the back, like Jason King and Marcy Cabrera, are studying this guy, both of these guys, because they're going to be in a fatal four-way match. Guys like Ryan Zero and Tamagotchi Motorola still to come here tonight.
Both of these young men putting the locker room on notice that they're here to compete.
Well, so far we only have one guy, the chubby daddy, Trajan Horn, confirmed in this main event spot, and both of these men battling for that coveted position.
Just listen to the impact all these moves are having, John.
Has him in a nice chin lock there. He's got him down. He does have a nice pressure on that chin lock. Turned him right to hard cam. Nicely done.
This could be spelling the end for Mr. Ping. He might get choked out. He's trying to make his way up here. Ooh. Beautiful side kick.
Oh my!
A running lariat. Mr. Ping changing the entire shape of this match right now.
I'm surprised both these men are still moving in there after the pace they were moving at earlier on.
And whoever wins this match has to go wrestle in a fatal four-way.
Ew. Did he just kiss him, Paul?
He just kissed him and slapped him in the ass, John.
Some very Jamie Senegal-like tactics.
Stefan Ramon in complete control of this match here. Pulling out Mr. Ping out of the corner. Beautiful running elbow. This could be it. 1, 2. Stefan Ramon just getting frustrated now. He does not know. What does he have to do to beat a guy like Mr. Ping, John?
Mr. Ping's a big man. I think that, again, you just got to keep breaking this guy down. Because clearly, not only can he fly around the ring and throw his body around, oh my God!
Look at that!
That is, oh my God, that could have broke a rib!
John, the athleticism we're seeing out of both of these men is incredible.
That could have killed him!
Mr. Ping trying to will himself up here. This might be his chance.
If he would have stayed on top of him, that would have been the finish right there, Paul.
He had to do it to create space, John. He's been getting worked over this entire match. He had to get away somehow. Catch his breath.
Oh Oh, my!
That's his bag with almost a roaring elbow right there.
Almost. Oh, and he gets one of his own.
That just echoed across every single wall in the sanctuary.
Holy shit!
Power slam.
1, 2, 3. How the hell didn't that just beat him? How the hell didn't that just beat him, Paul?
I told you, they both came here to fight, John. They want to make
Both
an
of these
impact in
men
their
are
debut.
jockeying. They both want to be the champion.
And they're showing us that they want that. Look at that!
High! 1, 2, 3. Oh, my goodness. So close. So close. Mr. Ping.
Mr. Ping is here to fight, John. All the way from Japan. He's not going to go home a loser.
He's getting the congregation to come alive. Oh, no. He got caught. Oh, right into the second turnbuckle.
I think he's
on Dream Street. He's on Dream Street. Roll up. 1, 2, 3. On the ropes. Come on.
Your winner.
What the hell, Paul?
To the finals,
Stefan Ramon doing what it had to take to win, John. Sometimes you got to put your feet on the rope to get leverage. You have to do what it takes.
Well, we can see. I don't know if the better man won tonight.
Stefan Ramon I think he just kissed Mr. Ping.
I don't know. Stefan Ramon.
What a debut for this guy.
Mr. Ping, absolutely. Stefan's been here a few times, but Mr. Ping was an inch away.
Oh. Whoa. John, both of these
Stefan
men
Ramon almost knocked one of the congregation on their butt.
John, Mr. Ping with a very impressive debut tonight. I hope we get to see him again.
I'm sure we will have him back here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio soon enough. An incredible debut, though, by Mr. Ping.
Incredible night of action so far. We still have 3 matches to go.
Well, we still have 2 more qualifying matches in our main event, the Fatal 4-Way. Let's get our next qualifier on the line. Get down to Carolina Gym.
Your following first round stunt fight is set for 1 fall. Introducing first. Being accompanied to the ring by Green Lane, weighing 240 pounds from the Poconos. He is the leader of the Devil's Rejects, Jason King.
Jason King and Brie Lane making their way down the ramp. Jason King with his opportunity tonight to go all the way to fight Damian Gibbs for the championship. Jason King, a 15-year veteran of the squared circle, and you better believe that tonight he is going to take the fight to Tamagotchi Motorola.
And his opponent. Hailing from the land of the rising sun, Tamagotchi Motorola.
The Japanese sensation Tamagotchi Motorola on his way to the ring right now. And what a night he has. He has to try to defeat Jason King to advance in this tournament. What an amazing night with international competitors coming in here. It's been a while since we've seen Tamagotchi Motorola in the ring, John. playing mind games with Jason King right now, but I don't think Jason King's afraid of anything.
Tamagotchi Motorola, clearly one of my all-time favorite characters here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio.
John, I've been waiting.
Taking on one of the longtime greats here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio, Jason King.
You know, I don't want to break wrestling tradition or anything here, John, but I know exactly who Tamagotchi Motorola is.
No, you don't.
He's the guy in the ring right now.
I hate you.
Jason King just not in the mood to play around tonight, John.
I don't think Mr. Tamagotchi Reiki very much.
Told me not to ring the bell right there.
No linging bell. I don't even think the referee even knew what he was saying.
I'm fluent in Japanese. I think what he said was, I'm about to kick Jason King's ass.
Is that what he
That's
said?
Tamagotchi Motor. Look at that shove. Just no respect.
Zero respect from Jason King. Jason King, no longer with the Devil's Rejects, has fired both Jamie Senegal, has fired John West.
Speaking of Jamie Senegal, what the hell happened to him?
I'm not sure. After it seemed like after Anguish captured Jamie and transformed him into something.
I think
head scissors.
I think the scary thing of it is neither Angus Bedford or Jamie Senegal exist anymore. These two guys have gone down the rabbit hole and they're not coming back.
You know, it's that dangerous thing, like Jason King says, sometimes all a man needs is just a little bit of a push.
Brie Lane using her American charm here. Tamagotchi Motorola, love you long time.
I believe he said they don't wake them like that in Japan.
Oh my God!
That could have broke his neck. It might be over.
I'm ringing the bell now. This is it. How did Tamagotchi Motorola kick out of that? That's got to be instinct at this point. He just got dropped right on the back of his neck.
Chop by Jason King. This one's been all Jason King. It's been basically a dominating.
Johnny's a 15-year veteran. He knows what he's doing in there.
Tamagotchi, I've heard, is a 20-year veteran.
It's impossible to tell how long he's been wrestling for, John. That's part of his mystique.
Oh, it kicks him in the head. That drops Jason King.
This could be it.
Wow, he must not have got all of it. That's enough to knock a man out.
Peripheral vision, just a little bit down right now. Didn't know where he was in the ring.
Up and over, out to the floor. No, he landed on the apron. The cat-like reflexes of Tamagotchi Motorola. Rolls over him.
And Jason King.
Holy hell!
Buster.
He was about 15 feet in the air. One, two, three. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I thought that would have been it. He was about 15 feet in the air right there, Paul.
Jason King just dissing out the punishment, but Tamagotchi Motorola, he's taking it. What's Jason King going to do here?
Cat eats a boot is what he does.
Eats a boot is right. Tamagotchi Motorola trying to get himself up here. This could be the upset.
Oh, karate chop!
Right to the shoulder blade. And another
chop! Oh, no, he's going up. Oh, no.
This man has more black belts than Tommy.
If he gets this from the top, it's over. If he hits this from the top, chop, it's over. Cover him, Tamagotchi.
Samurai chop at the top rope.
1, 2, 3. Back in 1985, this one would have been over.
You know what? I got it.
Tamagotchi Motorola figuring out a way. He's got Jason King beat right now, John. This is going to be it. Here it comes. Watch this. Wait a minute, Jason King.
Oh, no!
2 1, 2, 3.
Your winner, advancing to the finals, Jason King!
I gotta tell you, Paul, I've never wanted Tamagotchi Motorola to win a match more in his life than I did right now, because just from this win, Jason King is now only 2 victories away from becoming the champion of the Sanctuary, and I hate that idea.
And he can't be denied that opportunity now, John. And he won that match fair and square without the help of anybody.
There is, well, you know what? He's got one more tonight. He's going to be taking on the chubby daddy, Trajan Horn. Stefan Ramon, and now Jason King will either take on Marcy Cabrera or Ryan Zero.
Jason King warmed up for match later on tonight. He's ready. Tamagotchi's still laying in the ring there, John. I think he might be injured. There's a lot of damage done to that neck. A tombstone pile driver, a shoulder drop right
Sad state
on
of
there.
affairs here for Tamagotchi Motorola. Is the referee carrying Tamagotchi out?
He just can't do it under his own willpower, John. He's injured. Tamagotchi putting up a great fight tonight, but he just did not have what it takes to beat Jason King.
Well,
not many people do.
We are ready
All right,
now.
ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for our final first round stunt fight, and it is a non-title match. Introducing first, weighing 173 pounds from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, Ryan Zero!
Ryan Zero hoping to walk away with that chance to go into the Fatal 4-Way tonight. And ever since the new year started, John, it's been a new Ryan Zero.
It has been.
He's more aggressive, he's mat wrestling more, he's more focused. This could be his year. And if this
Ryan
is all,
Zero, a little bit of a hit and miss run in the last year of the Sanctuary Stunt Studio. He did capture the Sanctuary Spotlight Championship, I believe, for about a week or two, but then quickly lost it to Jason King, I think, a week or so later.
well, like I said, this is a new Ryan Zero, John.
And his opponent. Weighing 195 pounds from Hazleton, Pennsylvania, he is the current Sanctuary Spotlight Champion, Marcy Cabrera.
You know, we could talk about Ryan Zero being a new Ryan Zero in focus. Not an easy thing to beat Ryan Cabrera.
You mean Marcy Cabrera?
Marcy Cabrera.
Marcy Cabrera. What an incredible story this kid has here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio.
A chance to become the second two-time champion in the Sanctuary, to hold both championships. If he goes on to face Damian Gibbs and beat him.
That he would be the only other competitor to ever do that. Mike Orlando the first, who then had to relinquish the Sanctuary Spotlight Championship for the Sanctuary Championship. But tonight, the Congregation's own, Marcy Cabrera.
Ryan Zero's come here to fight, John. Looks like he's been hitting the gym too. I'm starting to see a lot more muscle, a lot more definition in him. I think this year he's focusing on his wrestling career.
He's trying to break out of the cruiserweight division.
And Marcy Cabrera always in amazing shape.
Marcy Cabrera looks bigger and bigger every time I see him here, Paul.
Now, we talked earlier about the way the two big men in that earlier match were chain wrestling. I cannot wait to see what these two men do here tonight, John. Ryan Zero, when he has to, has a solid mat game. Case in point, just took Marcy down, escaped out of a headlock, and now has a front chancery applied. And Marcy escapes, going for a
Both these guys
face-off of his own right now.
quality technical wrestlers. Both of them have been personally trained by myself, and also Ryan Zero trained back at the Wild Samoan Training Center. Both these guys do have an incredible background behind them.
Ryan
I
Zero
think Ryan
forcing
Zero is
Marcy
gonna
back
be
into the corner.
the underdog of sorts in this one, but I got to tell you, you do not underestimate Ryan Zero.
Good
He
rip.
also brings a giant kendo stick to the ring with him, which sometimes is the equalizer in a contest like this one.
You have to do what you have to do to win, John. But Ryan Zero showing now he doesn't need that kendo stick. He's hanging in there with Marcy Cabrera.
Drops his knee to his face.
Look at that. Running dive right into a cover. Beautiful side headlock. Marcy trying to break some of the pressure up here, trying to get off his back. But Ryan Zero, solid wrestling right now. Marcy with a nice escape. Beautiful arm drag. Another beautiful arm drag. And answers with a body slam. Had a cover. One. And what a testament to Ryan Zero, only giving him a 1 count. Both of these men warmed up and ready to go here, but how much is this really going to have? Ryan Zero now just in the ropes, having Marcy back off a little bit. Has to catch his breath. Ryan Zero with a beautiful jawbreaker. And turns it into a beautiful textbook neck breaker on Marcy. This could be it. Knee right to the side of the face. 1, 2. Marcy kicks out. You're not going to put Marcy down like that. Any other man, that would have been it. Ryan Zero just working over Marcy Cabrera right now. Ryan Zero just showing no respect for Marcy. Marcy trying to fight his way up here. Ryan Zero answers with a knee right to the side of the head. Vicious. 1, 2, and Marcy's in the ropes. Just the punishment that these two men are putting on each other is indescribable. And a hard shot right into the turnbuckles. What a match so far, John. Ryan Zero just working over Marcy Cabrera.
I got to tell you, Paul, I'm a little bit shocked right now that Marcy Cabrera is getting beat down this much by Ryan Zero.
New year, new Ryan Zero. Look at how focused he is.
You keep saying that, and it appears that you're right, Paul.
How many men have you seen do this to Marcy Cabrera?
Not many. Not many, Paul. But I've seen Marcy down and out before. I've seen Marcy
You
beat
never
down
count
and
out
then come
Marcy
back.
Cabrera.
Ryan Zero blocking a suplex.
Ryan Zero beating him to the punch every time. Look at that suplex.
Ryan Zero's got a decade experience. Oh my God, he almost won. Ryan Zero's got a decade of experience on him right
Ryan Zero's
now.
going to win this, go all the way to the fatal four-way match. Ryan Zero's showing a little sign of frustration right now. What does he have to do to beat Marcy? How do you beat Marcy, John? Congregation getting behind Marcy again. Marcy trying to create some distance here. So shots to the abdomen.
Knocks him down.
Knocks out Ryan Zero, now just working over him.
Working him over. This could be the chance that the crowd was chanting him up to get.
Marcy
High rank.
Marcy showing a great fight tonight, John, but is that going to be enough? Marcy shot into the turnbuckles and hard, and Ryan Zero with a beautiful running clothesline and into it. Marcy reverses the bulldog. That's just with a back elbow of his own. Beautiful clothesline. Now Marcy's fired up, but I think he's had enough. Shoots Ryan into the turnbuckles. Look at Ryan. Ryan Zero just caught a boot right to the face.
Marcy coming back like a house of fire. And
Look at that suplex.
Bridges
Into the bridge.
Marcy thought he had him there.
We are seeing a suplex clinic tonight, John.
We're seeing a lot of things tonight, Paul. There it is.
Ryan Zero blocks
Ryan
it.
Zero fights out of it.
Ryan Zero, look at the fight he's showing tonight. Measures it. Marcy catches the leg.
Porque yo soy.
1, 2, 3.
Marcy Cabrera wins this one.
Your winner, advancing to the finals, Marcy Cabrera.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you been enjoying the show so far tonight? We only have one more stunt fight left where the 4 winners of our last matches are going to go one-on-one in here in an elimination style bout to determine the new #1 contender for the Sanctuary Championship. But before we get there, I want to make a couple announcements. First, tonight, we have a free show here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio. Have you been enjoying it? Next week, chill, I'm talking. Next week, we have another free show, and apparently, my stunt studio competitors don't know what chill I'm talking means. Why are you creeping over my shoulder, you nasty loser?
Oh, man, shut up. Just shut up. Right? Let me tell you this. This right here, mine. I was supposed to be in this one. That fatal 4 was supposed to be mine. I'm still home. I ain't going nowhere. You let me in, so I'm here now.
Christ, just shut up.
Nah, I ain't gonna shut up. I'm hungry. I wanna eat.
You look like you've eaten enough, fat boy.
I wanna eat. I don't care who in the back. Like I said, this is my. I'm taking this. Like I said, I don't care who it is. Anybody.
Dorian Robinson interrupting John Patrick Trotsky here, calling out anybody from the locker room. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We know that music. He said he'd call out anybody. John, is this who I think it is?
Here's the problem. He interrupted me. That annoyed me. So,
John, he's laughing at Moondog Molson.
I don't know if he knows what he's laughing at. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha!
Is it
Who's that?
the biggest dog in the yard? Just answer the challenge, John.
Want to run your mouth? Time for you to pay the price. This is my house.
You know what?
I don't have a referee, but
David Stone just volunteered to referee this slaughter.
I'm going to go down and take a closer look at this one.
John's going to go take a look at this, and right now, Moondog Molson and Dorian Robinson with an impromptu match here. Dorian Robinson working over the Moondog in the corner. They just pie-faced him.
really? Is this cool you got? Really?
Molson just absorbed all that punishment. I think he just pissed the big guy off.
I tell you, that's the guy that trained me. He's really big. It's really bad.
Dorian Robinson just,
And he's probably gonna eat your lunch right now.
I think the Moondog's hungry as well, and he's about to,
See him at the flying away.
I think he's about to destroy Dorian Robinson. Those headbutts. It's like a bowling ball hitting you between the eyes. Also a hard Irish whip into the corner. Dorian Robinson, you gave an open challenge. You got answered. When you're Molson, any house you go to is yours, because who's going to stop you?
I think Molson's doing just fine.
Molson just putting all of his weight behind those kicks to the back of the head of Dorian Robinson. Robinson's barely moving right now. Trying to mount a comeback here, but I don't think that's going to do anything at this point. There's a tree limb just hit you in the back of the head. And John Trotsky in the face of Dorian Robinson. This is what you don't do at the Sanctuary. You don't interrupt John when he's trying to talk, and you don't make open challenges.
This is bad news. Hold on.
Molson just lighting up the chest of Dorian Robinson. Irish whip. Look at that clothesline.
Finish him. Really? Right now?
Robinson trying to fight Molson off. I think that's just making him mad. Look at the size of those fists. Dorian Robinson's trying to fight up here, but I don't think that's a good idea. Not against a guy like Molson. Just stay down. You're not going to out-punch him. You're not going to out-wrestle him. You're not going to do anything. John Patrick Chosky down there enjoying every single minute of this slaughter right now. Dorian Robinson wanted to fight somebody. He's getting a fight right now.
Don't get in Molson's face.
Like Molson's going to listen to a referee. Robinson down after that shot to the
Have you learned
throat.
your lesson about running your mouth yet?
The beating is just going to continue. He just flipped John off.
Pulse, this guy just flipped me off in a church. That's not right. Show them what we do with fingers in this church when they do that.
Wilson biting the fingers of Dorian
Are you
Robinson.
sorry yet? Rated R show.
Dorian Robinson just getting destroyed right now and continuing to disrespect John.
This is bad news. This is bad news. I'm not gonna stop. Are you sorry yet?
Wilson with a running knee lift, and I think Dorian Robinson's knocked out.
Wilson, make him sorry.
That's over 300 pounds just standing on the chest cavity.
Is this one of the funniest, greatest matches ever?
Wilson picks up Dorian Robinson and just drops him against the guardrail. Wilson breaking fingers, breaking ribs, giving out concussions, and who's going to stop him?
No, ref. Just in case you're confused, no countouts, no disqualifications. We'll keep this one going.
John enjoying every second of this beatdown. Just made it a no DQ match. I don't know where Molson's taking him, and I don't want to know. This is just going to be ugly. Tried to help him back into the ring there. I think he's going to try to do it again here. The beating this man is getting is indescribable. Into a pole. That is a 300-pound man throwing you into a metal pole. Dwayne Robinson, thanks for coming out tonight.
Finish it.
John showing rare compassion for somebody else, telling Molson to finish it. I've never seen John take it easy on anybody or ask anybody to do that. But I think this is going to be it. Thanks for coming out, Dorian Robinson. You had a great showing tonight, but you don't call out a guy like Molson.
Let's go, Molson. Let's go, Molson. That might be it. One, two, three.
Your winner of the impromptu stunt fight, the founding father of the Brotherhood, Jack Molson!
Thank you, Molson. Thank you, Molson. Thank you, Molson. Thank you, Molson.
Jack Molson has that axe handle.
Thank you, Molson. Thank you, Molson. Thank you, Molson. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for about the five-time champion of the world. Back when professional wrestling was a sport, there was a damn near a lot of legitimacy to it. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest, baddest, Leonard Molson!
Fans,
Out of my ring now. I can finish my.
the fans being treated to just straight up violence tonight, courtesy of Moondog Molson.
So as I was saying, thank you everybody for coming out here tonight to the Sanctuary Stunt Studio, where we are live on YouTube. As I've said many times before, we are much more here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio than just a stunt show. We are training Penn State students in videography and filmography, sound and audio production, lighting, and frankly every other area of production in here. But one of the things I really like to do here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio is give kids that I see in the town of Hazleton who have a whole hell of a lot of talent a good chance to display it. So what I'm going to ask right now is, we got a kid here, they call him the dancer around town. I'd like to call him in here right now, and I'd like him to dance a little bit for us. Can you do that, bud? Come on in here. Let's give him a hand, everybody. You having fun tonight? Awesome. All right, so I think we got some music tuned up there, right, David Dominguez? All right, I'm going to step out. I'm going to give you the floor. Kid, it's all yours. David Dominguez, hit that music.
Awesome job, bro. Let's hear it one more time for the dancer!
Carolina, I think we're ready for our main event.
All right, Hazleton, Pennsylvania, are you ready? It is now time for your Sanctuary Stunt Studio main event.
This is a match we've been waiting for all night. Who's going to go on to face Damian Gibbs for the Sanctuary Stunt Studio Championship? Jason King back out here after his victory, sending Bree to the back. John, remind me never to piss you off.
Is it that you're afraid of me or that you're afraid of Molson?
Both.
Good call. Oh boy. What an interesting main event we have here tonight, Paul.
John, the entire night leading up to this, who's going to go on to face Damian Gibbs for the championship?
It's going to be one of these four guys. And it's not just the first pinfall that wins this thing. It's the last man standing. It's elimination style.
And what a night these four men put on tonight, John.
Doing double duty, every one of them.
Doing what they have to do to get into that main event picture to win that championship.
I can tell Jason King's ready. I'm not sure if Stefan Ramon's ready, but he had that
King has
incredible
been
match.
ready for this for such a long time now.
Jason King's been ready for a long time.
And what he deserves, the Sanctuary Stunt Studio Championship. Chubby Daddy making his way down here, John.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it tonight?
I can feel that charisma coming out of him. You ever strut, John? It's not easy.
I strut, Paul. I don't know if you see me when I walk.
He does too.
My walk is a strut. It's more of a hobble.
Chubby Daddy can strut because he's earned it. Look at him eyeing up everybody right now. He's ready to go. That $4,000 ring robe that he had custom made in Persia. Showing no respect to Jason King.
And that leaves only one man. The current reigning and defending Sanctuary Spotlight Champion. And there he is.
Congregation solidly behind the final entrant in this final fatal four-way match. Marcy Cabrera just been on a roll since he came back earlier last year. No stranger to Jason King either. John, I cannot wait to see what happens in this match.
There he is, the Sanctuary Spotlight Champion. My first and only student of the Sanctuary Stunt Studio, Marcy Cabrera.
All right, congregation, this is a non-title fatal four-way elimination stunt fight with the winner becoming #1 contender for the Sanctuary Calisthenics, Damian Gibbs. Introducing first, at ringside, Brie Lane. She brings to the ring, weighing 240 pounds, from the Poconos. He is the leader of the Devil's Rejects, Jason King.
Boo!
Petite, 230
I don't like Jason King.
and 1/2 pounds, peeking out of the confession room, Stephon Ramon. Weighing at a thick as F, from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, Trajan, the Chubby Daddy Ward. And finally, weighing 195 pounds, from right here in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, he is the current Sanctuary Spotlight Champion. Give it up for Marcy Cabrera.
An incredible, oh, the bell! This one's already started off. Jason King and Marcy
Jason King
Cabrera
eliminating the competition early.
Apparently, Jason's going right after Marcy Cabrera. Takes him as a serious threat here. Meanwhile, the Chubby Daddy and Stephon Ramon just letting that chaos happen on the floor. They don't care.
The
Chubby
viciousness out of
Daddy
Jason
offering a
King.
hand of friendship.
Chubby Daddy offering the hand there to Stephon. Marcy just reverses on Jason King, same into the pole.
Ducking both those strikes. The Chubby Daddy can move. Punch. Another. He's lining them up and
Those Dusty Rhodes-like punches.
Stephon Ramon down on his back. The Chubby Daddy, the only one standing in the ring. Marcy Cabrera and Jason King brawling at the ringside.
Look at this action going on right now. I don't think we could follow all of it.
We're trying to keep track of all of it.
All
Chubby
four
Daddy.
men knowing the importance of this match.
Yeah, but you can only win this one inside the ring. There is no countouts. There are no disqualifications.
That works fine for Jason King. That's what
I'm sure
he's
Jason
brought
King
up in.
loves it. I'm surprised we haven't seen 3 chairs brought into this one. I don't think we
night's
announced
early.
it as a no DQ, no countout. And I'm glad I didn't say that to him.
It's not too late, John.
It might be too late. Chubby Daddy working over Stephon Ramon.
Just got to wonder what's going through everybody's head right now. These 4 men, Damian
Crowd
Gibbs.
wants Marcy Cabrera.
The Sanctuary Stunt Studio Championship has been featured in Pro Wrestling Illustrated, John. It is a recognized championship all over the country.
All around the world.
All around the world, you're absolutely right. And it's all based out of the Sanctuary here in Hazleton.
You'd be amazed that we've had titles defended all around the world, down as far as Australia. The Sanctuary Stunt Studio is absolutely an international company.
The fighting we're seeing out of all 4 of these men right
his way
now.
back in the ring now that Marcy
Decides to single out Chubby Daddy. Look at that clothesline.
and he shoves down the boot and knocks him. Oh no!
Ankle lock.
He's got him in an ankle.
Look how he's got it cinched in, John.
It was last week. Last week the Chubby Daddy chopped out to this. Last week.
Jason King knows that. Goes right for the ankle. He's going to break his ankle.
He might break his ankle right here. And Stephon Ramon.
Chubby Daddy has to hold on. He's not done it right now.
Oh no. They both got him. They both got him.
John, what's he going to do? He's got no
He's in
choice but to
trouble.
give up
Unless Marcy
here.
saves him, it's over. Oh no. The Chubby Daddy is out of this one. I don't know if he submitted or passed out. He may have passed out.
They beat him into unconsciousness.
Poor Chubby Daddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Chubby Daddy has been eliminated.
He feel the floor shake a little when he rolled him out of the ring?
Did you? Is there some kind of collusion going on between Jason King and Stefan Ramon?
I think that's what we're going to see, because I think they all see Marcy Cabrera as the big threat.
Right now, the big threat has two big men eyeing him up right now, and they're going to do what it takes to get him out of there. John, this doesn't bode well for Marcy.
No, this is bad news. This is super
from
bad
a four-way match to a 2-on-1 handicap match.
This is definitely a 2-on-1 handicap match now, Paul.
Listen to Jason King. Come on, Marcy. Just rubbing it in his face. Dick.
A little bit. Double back elbow. So clearly, the strategy of Stefan Ramon and Jason King is to divide and conquer right now.
You know, we always talk about how tough Marcy is, but even Marcy's not going to fight off two guys like these guys, John. Jason King, a well-earned reputation for being violent.
It's a real good thing Marcy Cabrera's championship is not on the line in this one, and the sad thing about this is it looks like it might be an easy victory for Jason King if he gets Marcy Cabrera out of there. Because I got to tell you, you know you can't trust Jason at all. The moment Marcy Cabrera is eliminated, he is going to backstab Stefan Ramon as quick as he can and steal this one.
Just think about all the abuse that Marcy took earlier tonight. That's got to be weighing in on him, especially after that double suplex. Jason King's had enough of Stefan Ramon's insubordination. Stefan Ramon, a German suplex.
Well, I guess that alliance fell apart a lot quicker than Jason.
Look at Marcy. Marcy's up, John. Marcy's up and mounting a comeback.
Marcy's got to get this now. If Marcy gets it now, he has a chance in this one. If Marcy Cabrera can eliminate Stefan Ramon.
Giving it his all and then some. He
Both
wants
to the face.
do this. He
Marcy's
wants to
got
win
him.
this match.
Grabs him. Northern Light suplex. One.
Beautiful Northern Light suplex. Three.
Stefan Ramon has been...
Stefan Ramon eliminated, but Jason King going for the kill right now. Jason King just right on top of Marcy Cabrera. Jason King going back to work on the ankle now of Marcy Cabrera. Jason King just all over him like a piranha that smells blood in the water. John just going right after Marcy as soon as Stefan Ramon was eliminated.
And that's a smart strategy by Jason King. Stop Marcy Cabrera's momentum. If he can catch him, if he can get him up, and if he can give him the tombstone, this one will be Jason King
right
tonight.
on the back of his head.
And I sure hope not.
1, 2. This could. Jason King just 3 seconds away from getting what he thinks is his, that title shot. Jason King tried to dare Marcy to get up, but if Marcy gets up, it's just going to be more punishment on him. Jason King, that 15-year veteran, knows what he's doing in that ring. Getting ready to take Marcy out. That's a great showing by Marcy, but I think this is it here. Jason going for the tombstone pile driver. This is good. I think the Heat just caused a power surge in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. The lights just went out. I don't know what's going on. John, did someone trip a circuit breaker or something? And the light in the sanctuary just turned off. I have no idea what's going on here. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's him again. I don't know where this guy comes from. I have no clue what just happened there.
He's being haunted by Angus Bedford.
What the hell just happened? Angus Bedford with the distraction and
new #1 contender for the Sanctuary Championship, Marcy Cabrera.
Marcy Cabrera with the upset win, just defeated Jason King. The Spotlight champion on his way to being the #1 contender, John.
I don't know what the hell just happened.
I think what happened was Frankenstein just saw his monster. You know what happened in the book? The monster kills him. But more importantly than that, Marcy Cabrera, the #1 contender for Damian Gibbs' world title. Wow, Marcy could become the second dual champion in Sanctuary history.
There's only one thing that matters to Marcy, and that's winning his very first heavyweight championship here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio.
Let's give it up for Marcy, John. A hell of a night.
Jason King arguing with the referee about what the hell's that about, but in a no DQ, no countout situation, you can't be surprised when this happens. He created the monster that's now haunting him.
Once again,
and Marcy Cabrera with the well-earned victory lap around the ring.
Spotlight champion and #1 contender for the Sanctuary Championship, Marcy Cabrera.
Ladies and gentlemen, what another incredible night here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio. We have a new #1 contender.
God, it's going to be Marcy Cabrera and Damian Gibbs for the Sanctuary Stunt Studio Championship. This is huge.
It's enormous. This match happened over a year or so ago here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio. And if I remember correctly, Marcy Cabrera did not come out on top of that one. But it's been one hell of a year for Marcy Cabrera here at the Sanctuary.
On a roll right now, has the chance to become the second dual champion in Sanctuary history, John.
You never know what can happen here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio.
What an amazing night.
But for tonight, with all the hauntings of anguish on Jason King, Marcy Cabrera being the #1 contender, and Dorian Robinson getting his ass kicked by Molson.
Some great debuts tonight as well.
And we had some incredible debuts here tonight, Paul. But until next week, and next week, guys, tune in, because I know we got a lot of folks coming down from out of the area. So we're going to have a wonderful, wonderful stunt show for you guys next week.
Shape it up to be a huge summer, John.
Tune in next week, every Friday night, here at the Sanctuary Stunt Studio. But for tonight, that's a wrap.